Whoever fights for my throne after I die will lose everything.
I am the first son. The throne is mine. Father chose me before he died.
The king warned both of you. My gold! No, no!
The portrait is falling! A letter! It was hidden! I must read this.
The throne belongs to neither son. The next ruler is the one who serves the people.
We apologize for our greed. Please forgive us.
We forgive you.
Greed destroys, service brings honor.
In this particular tutorial, I'm going to show you I was able to achieve the same character in all the scene that they didn't make any difference. There's some secrets about it. And one other thing I'm going to let you know is that this particular view was created with free apps. I used Grok AI. It was free. All right. I will also show you how to access it for free. And most of this information will come at the end of the video. So make sure you watch the video to the end. And there's certain secrets that I will leak out that a lot of people will not tell you in this particular video. And don't forget to subscribe. I don't need to tell you that, because if you love what I'm doing here, make sure you subscribe to this particular channel. So the first thing we'll do, we'll go over to our ChatGPT. So this is the prompt that we're going to use. I said, hi ChatGPT, I want to create a Nigerian short village movie. So I want you to act as a director, the filmmaker, the film producer, and give me 10 amazing titles that I can get my story from. So he's going to give me 10 different kind of movie that I should pick from. Now this is the first one, The King Last Course. Okay, the dying king plays a curse on anyone who fights over his throne. So I think this particular one is this one makes sense. I think I will most likely go for this particular one, and then I'm just going to go ahead and look for other good topics that I can pick from. Remember, I will say that it should give us 10. So I was going to look at others. So we have the river that speaks. We have the bride of the oracle, the blood under the Iroku tree, the palm wine covenant. Now, if you pay attention, you will see that all the topic, it comes with the subtitle, that is the explanation of what the drama is all about, what the movie is all about. You see, so ChatGPT do a great job. Now, my top 3 pick for a viral Nigerian village movie. Now, ChatGPT is giving us top 3 pick. You can see the King Last Course is number 1. That's the one I said I want to use. You can see that he even suggested it because it is royal drama, power. It has to do with power and struggle. All right, so it's actually reveal things about our identity as an Africans and Nigerians. So I guess that's why they picked that course. So here's what I'm going to say now. Now, hence you have already done that. Now I said I like number 1, which says The King's Last Course. So I would like you to develop this into a full story for me. Now mind you, I want to make it a movie. So develop it into a short full story with each scene, not more than 5 seconds. I want this interesting. I want this emotional. I want it intriguing and suspense filled. Also, use simple English terms. Use layman language that even at 8 years old can easily understand. Make it 10 seconds. So I said that it should be not less than 5 seconds, and if you give us 10 scenes, if you check the last part there, if you give us 10 scenes, that means it's going to be a very short drama. All right, because this is a tutorial purpose, so if you are doing it on your own, you can go ahead and do more than that. And you can see this is the movie. All right, this is the movie. This scene 1, and you have to be just 5 seconds. Okay. So this is the movie. You can see the explanation. Now you can see that's the king. So what we are going to do now, in order for you to be able to create this thing seamlessly, we will need an image prompt for this story, because how are we going to generate all the image for this particular story? So we are still going to ask ChatGPT. They has given us the 10 different scenes. All right, 10 different scenes that we are going to use. Now each scene we are going to go ahead and ask ChatGPT to give us the image prompt. Now I said, now create an image prompt for each of the scene and use consistent character. Now that word consistent character, you know, the purpose of this particular tutorial is that we're going to use consistent character. So this one he gave us each character. Like first of all, he gave us the list of all the character and the way they look. So this will help us to be able to generate our image. You understand? So I want you to pay attention to what is going to happen here. These places might be very complicated for you. So what you are seeing here now, you can see that's the prince. These are the village girl. You can see. So that one, he gave us all the that will be involved in this drama. So he gave us the way they will look. So that's the image prompts, and this is the scene. You know, this scene now contains 3 persons: King Adewale. Now the King Adewale is in the first person. This is the King Adewale. So we are going to go ahead and create King Adewale, because before we start creating the scene, the prompt for the scene, we need to create each of the characters separately, because that's what we are going to be showing our image generation platform what to create. Don't know if you understand. So just follow me step by step. Now I'm going to go ahead and copy this. That's King Adewale. Now this King Adewale, now I'm going to go ahead and paste it on my Gemini AI. So I'm going to go ahead and generate this king. You can see the way it look. The dressing and everything was. So this is the king we are going to be using. This is the king that we're going to be the king of the movie. So I'm going to go ahead and download this particular image. Now go back to our prompt. Now this is our single image prompt, not the scene prompt. This is Prince Emeka, which is the elder prince. I mean, there are 2 princes. You can see who gave the age, the description, and everything. So we have to create all the characters. Right? These are the characters image prompts. Very important. Okay. So this is this is Prince Emeka. So go back to ChatGPT, and this is Prince Kelechi. So how he's going to look, what he's wearing, his age, and everything about him is already here. Right? So that's the purpose of this prompt that we are copying. So that's what ChatGPT did for us. So it's important you have to separate it. First of all, give us the prompt of each of the character. Then we'll not give us the prompt of each of the scene. Very important. So follow me carefully so you will not get confused. So go ahead and download this. You are going to need all this image we are downloading later on. You're going to see why. So it's very important you follow me. Now, priest. Normally, this is the priest of the kingdom. Copy it. So go ahead and just paste it. So I'm just going to first of all create all the image, the character image scene first. So that's the priest. This is the Amina, the village girl. Just go ahead and copy it. So yeah, this is the look. So in order for you to make consistent character, this is the character I'm going to be using to create this drama from beginning to the end. So the character need to be consistent. So go ahead and just do the village settings. So this is the village settings. Go ahead and copy it. The way the village will look. Go ahead and just paste it here. Now this is the look of the village. So let's see what we got with these particular settings. Right. So this is the village settings, the way the village will look. Right. We might not need this later, but just in case we will need it, I'm just going to go ahead and download it. Now we are going to come to this is the scene. Right. Now you can see that each scene now contains different people. Now here contain the king, the prince, Kelechi, and the prince Emeka. I think Prince Emeka is here. I think. All right. So here contain more than 1 person. I'm going to go ahead and copy it. And this is the scene for this is the image for the scene, and this image contain more than 1 characters. Here, this is why we need all these single characters separately. This is Kelechi and this is Emeka. This is the king. just in case we need to represent them, we'll come here and just add them up. So make sure that you know them by their name, just in case you need to use their image that you generated. So that's why I'm trying to check that out. So I'll paste that scene here. You can see. So this particular scene have the king. That's the king. This is the Emeka, Prince Emeka. Then we have another person here, Prince Kelechi. This Prince Kelechi. I'm doing this so that you understand. So this is Prince Kelechi. Just in case that this particular scene, he made mistake or he didn't create it the way he's supposed to create it, we can go ahead and just add this image. So this image now, this 3 scene, we can go ahead and add the image if actually he didn't create it well. But first of all, let's give it a benefit of doubt to see whether it's going to be able to, give us the same thing. Now you can see what he did here. Though the addressing is okay, so he didn't make any mistake here. So I just going to go over to our prompt 2. Go over to our prompt 2 and copy it. So don't worry, those images we downloaded, those images we created, the characters, we are going to use it later on. So make sure you download that. This is scene 1. So this scene 1 is what we are going to now use our video animation platform to animate. Now you can see now, see this scene 2 where the king died. You can see the two princes. They are nowhere dressed the way it's supposed to be. This character is not the same character. If you check very well, the character is different from the normal character. So this time around, we are going to give it a hint. I will go ahead and paste it again. This time around, I will look for the characters that are there. We have the King Adewale, we have Prince Emeka, Prince Kelechi, and the King. So now we are going to go ahead and add these images. These 2 images that we downloaded. Now, how will this Gemini AI know who is who? I'm going to go ahead and let him know that the one on red is the King Emeka and the one on blue is the King Kelechi. Anyhow you want to put it, you can say the one on the left is also and so, the one on the right is also and so. You can see how you are going to do it. So I'm going to differentiate it so that if you want to create this scene, you will know who is Emeka and you will know who is Kelechi, because ChatGPT did not, indicate. ChatGPT definitely will not give you 100%. Now there are some certain things you have to do. This is what you have to do yourself to make it consistent, so that you use the same face throughout this your full drama. In case you are creating a movie, full-time movie, video is 1 hour. Right, you can see what I said here. So the second uploaded image is Prince Emeka, who was secretly smiling, and the first uploaded image on the left, which is Prince Kelechi. You can see the way I separated it now. So now that I've already indicated, so these are the things I did. Now I've already indicated. Now I'm going to hit submit. Now we are going to see the difference between what is going to create now and what he created before. Now you can see that he created that one very well, and this is in 3, right? So I have to rush that place. This is in 3, and I added the man on the left is Prince Namadi, which is our priest. I have to correct that. The one on the middle is Prince Kelechi, and the one on the right is Prince Emeka. Okay, I'll go ahead and just, now you see it's going to be able to create this scene very well. Once you are done with the edit, go down and click submit. Okay, you can see. Now you can see that they are wearing the same dress. If not, they're not going to be dressed like this, because these 3 scenes we created them separately, and now we're going to add the 3 images together. So this is scene 5. So I have to forward this so that this video will not be too long. So I don't have to show you these things, so you know how to generate consistent characters from beginning to the end. So you might have to help your image generator out. Help him out. Now this particular thing contains Prince Emeka. Okay. Okay, this particular character only contain Prince Emeka. So I'm going to add Prince Emeka so I will know who Prince Emeka, how Prince Emeka look like, just to give it a hint of how it look like. Because it was not Gemini that created this image. Don't forget that it was not Gemini that created this prompt. It was ChatGPT. So we'll click on the Emeka there. They are going to what? Send to generate. Now you can see that you're going to use the image to generate. Now we are going to be using the same face. You will see that once we are done with this particular movie, all the face will be the same thing. There will be no difference. You will not be able to differentiate it because it's the same image that we are using to create all the scene that you are seeing here. So it's very important for you. Now this particular scene contains Kelechi, just Kelechi alone. So go ahead and look for Kelechi image and add to it. Click on Kelechi image, then add Kelechi image to it. Now you can see how the image is being produced. Right, the image came out very well. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. So this is the scene 7 like that's generated. I have to speed it up. Okay. This is another scene. Now this one involve the 12-year-old girl, which is the Amina. So the girl we created his avatar character. So we're going to go ahead and look for her and add her up. So we will get an hint of, okay, this is the picture. All right. It's like I tell you Gemini AI, create this scene for me. Then you're not giving Gemini AI the picture. So I should not make mistake and create something else for you. So you're going to use the same picture to create a particular scene for you. So I hope you are getting the points. So this is the prompt, our scene 9. So I'll go ahead and copy our scene 9. Now our scene 9 contains Amina, Kelechi, and Emeka. So 3 persons are going to be in this scene. I'm going to go over to our image. I'm going to go ahead and add the 3. Just add the 3 of them up. Now, mind you, over here, you are still going to let him know that the first person is the Amina, the one in the middle is the Kelechi, and the one on the right is the Emeka, so that I will not make mistake. You have to let him know. So this is how you create consistent character. You can see what he created now. These are the consistent characters. The crowd might not be consistent because the crowd are not the special characters, but this character must be consistent. So this is how you create consistent character. This is a secret I'm telling you. So in case you want to, you can use this method to add to generate a 1-hour movie, and all the characters will be the same. Right? All the characters will be the same. There will be no different, no changes. Everything will be consistent. So I think this is the last scene. Right? So this is the last thing. What we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead to start animating this image. Now, mind you, the image that we're going to animate are these images because this is the main scene. So, right. So I'll take you to Kia AI. So if you don't have that, you can just type Kia AI. It gives you access to Grok. You know, Grok is paid. Over here, you can get Grok for free. So I'm going to be using Grok here for free. I also have Arena AI that I'm going to use. So not only this one. So there are many. I have Arena AI also. So you can just go to Kia AI. You see Grok and you're able to Grok imaging, and you can be able to animate your videos. Now on this particular scene, think our Grok AI was having issues, so we have to use Arena AI. Now this is the scene of the movie. This is the movie itself, which is the first thing that they gave to us. What we are doing is was just the image prompt that we asked it to generate. This is the major. Now we came back to the major movie. Now this is the major movie. So we are going to be adding this prompt to the scene. So each scene, one prompt, we add it to the image. So we are going to go ahead and animate the image with the right up in the scene 1. So make sure you don't mix it up. You can't carry scene 1, use it to animate image of scene 2. Okay. All right, you can see currently loading. So we were having issue with our Grow AI over there, so we decided to use Arena AI to complete it. So I'm now using Arena AI. So you can see I have so many options. Arena AI used to give you battle mode. That means it will give you 2 different videos to pick from. So you're going to go ahead and play this one. I'm able to go ahead and play the 2. The one that the camera shift better, I'm going to download that one. So that's one important thing about Arena AI. You can either use Kia AI or use Arena AI. Kia AI is kind of faster in generation. So I will take this image, this video too. This is the first scene now that we just animated. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and download that. Now we'll go back to our ChatGPT to copy scene 2. Now this scene 2 we go for image scene 2. So it must be scene by scene. So this scene 2 now, we're going to use it to animate the scene 2 image that we generated. Then we'll go over to our image, right? This is the, so we'll go over to our image. We'll look for the scene 2 image we generated. That was when the cake died. Don't forget that was the scene 2. Go ahead and hit on submit. Right, you can see on this particular time it was not able to generate 2 different video for us, but we're going to go with this one that it generated for us. So when you play it, you see you cannot hear the voice because I'm currently using the mic, so you can't hear the voice. So I'll go ahead and download this. Alright, so we are back to our Kia AI. Kia AI is faster. I think Kia AI is back now. So you can see. So it was difficult for us to load before. So, Kia AI give us a lot of, they used to give units, credits. When your credit finish for that day, you have to wait for the next day. So Kia AI has more credits to animate image than your Arena AI. So I'm going to come back to our Kia AI. So I don't want to finish my credits on my Arena AI for today. I have so many things to do today. So I'll come back to use my Kia AI. Just going to go ahead and, this is the scene. This is the scene. This is scene 3. So make sure the right up that you copied from ChatGPT is correct. Then we'll go ahead and animate it. Okay. So I'm just going to forward it. So I've already animated most of the images. So this is the last part. This is the last part, the last scene. Go ahead and add our last image. So I had to be fast and skip most of the stuff and did it outside this place because you already know how to do it. So you have to quickly do that. So